What is the one funnel away challenge? Yo, what's going on, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be talking about what is the one funnel away challenge and whether it's something you should partake in. So for those of you that are here, you probably know that the one funnel away challenge was created by ClickFunnels. If you are completely new to this and you just happen to stumble upon this video and you just wanted to figure out what this one funnel away challenge is, you hear people talking about it and you don't know what ClickFunnels is, no big deal. I'll discuss that a little bit later in the video, but also know the one funnel challenge, essentially what it is getting familiar with ClickFunnels, building funnels, and essentially just building an online business. So without further ado, let's get into this. So starting off with the first thing, what is this one funnel away challenge? Well, it's a 30-day challenge that costs $100 to partake in it. It takes a commitment of about 1 to 2 hours a day. And I know right there that's probably going to scare a lot of people off, as it should, because this isn't for everybody. This is only for people who are committed and really want to turn their life around and really want to make a difference in their financial goals and in their jobs, their occupation, whatever it is. This is a challenge for those who are truly committed. The $100 fee is a complete steal, I believe, for the challenge that is laid out by ClickFunnels, because it honestly probably should cost a lot more than what it does. So the price, I don't think, is a big issue. I think what's going to get a lot of people is the time commitment it takes in order to do this. And the reason why I say that is because I'd hate for somebody to spend $100 going into this challenge and then not having the time, because here's why. This is a use it or lose it challenge. And what's so great about that, I think that is awesome. I'm super glad that they did this, because it seems like a lot of people on the internet, if they buy a course, they get it and they procrastinate on it and they don't really take action on it. Or maybe they do take action on the course that they bought, whether it's e-commerce, affiliate marketing, whatever, from somebody else, and they just don't take action, or they don't really commit to it because it's always there. Well, with the one funnel away challenge, it's a 30-day challenge where it's going to be there for 30 days. And if you don't take action every single day, well, you could try to catch up, but at the 30-day mark, it all goes away, and then you only take away what you learned through the challenge, which I think is awesome, because that means you've got to commit to it and you've got to put in the time and the effort. And with that being said, what are you trying to accomplish by the end of this 30-day challenge? Well, essentially, the entire goal is to make money online. Doesn't matter what you're trying to do. Doesn't matter if you want to sell a webinar, you have a digital product like your own course to teach other people something, you have a physical product, you are a wood maker and you want to sell your own product, or you want to get into e-commerce, you want to do drop shipping, or if you're an expert in some sort of field and you want to share your information but you want to sell it at a price, great. Coaching or mentorship. If you want to coach online, you want to be an online personal trainer, or an online somebody that teaches somebody how to make money online, or if you want to get into network marketing, that's what's so great about this challenge, is it's for anybody in any field in the online realm to build an online business. That's what's so awesome about this challenge. That's why I'm super excited to partake in this challenge, and that's why I believe you should, because it works for the complete beginner. You've kind of got to figure out what you want to do in the online realm. If you want to sell a product, you want to coach people, whatever you want to do, you got to figure that out. But it also works for people who are already established in the online realm. Essentially, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be building a funnel. And so if you're a complete beginner, well, then now you're going to be able to build a funnel and start generating an income. If you're a business owner and you're already generating an income, well, the good thing about that is that you can take your business to the next level by creating an awesome sales funnel. Okay, so why is this called the One Funnel Away Challenge? Well, essentially what it's saying is you are one funnel away from basically making a change in your life, in your business life, whatever it is. If you're a complete beginner, you're one sales funnel away, no matter what you choose, like we talked about, webinar, coaching, selling a product online, you're one sales funnel away from being able to quit that job and to have a full-time income from your laptop. On the other side, if you already are established business, you're one sales funnel away from taking your business to the next level. Let's say you're a business and you're bringing in 6 figures a year. Well, you're one sales funnel away from taking that to the next level, potentially 7 figures a year. Also, if you are one that doesn't really care about money, you're one that you just want to make a change in the world, well, you're one funnel away from making an even bigger impact than what you already are online. Okay, so real quick, what I'm going to go ahead and do, and I'm going to describe the difference between a funnel and a website. Reason being, because if you're here, you want to know what the One Funnel Away Challenge and what it's about is building a funnel. And if you don't know what a funnel is, then why would you want to partake in this challenge? So let's go ahead and let's dive straight into this. So let's step over here. And so first we've got a website, okay? A traditional website. Let's say, you know, an online business, they set up a website, okay? Up here at the top, they've got their little logo, okay? Then they've got a bunch of they've got a header and there's, you know, a home page, about page, all that good stuff. Then down below, they maybe have another drop down menu where you have different areas of the website that you can go to, okay? And then from here, maybe you've got a drop down right here and it's got like 10 little options to go from there. Over here, you've got more options over here. So as you can see, there's a lot of places you can go on a website, okay? And then let's say the person, the business owner of this website, well, they're trying to sell something, of course, because they're trying to make money. So where they're trying to sell that product, well, it might be on the 3rd, 4th, 5th page of this website. And so the customer had to hunt. They had to find and try to figure out where the product is, where what they're trying to buy, what you're trying to sell to them is. They've got all these different places on the website that they can go to. They could go here, they could go here, they could choose this, but it's not until they choose the right thing to where they finally get to where the product that you're trying to sell to them and the product they want to buy, they're trying to get to. There's just all this cluster. Okay, I'm going to break it down even better than that. Okay, so let's say we've got a store, okay, build little doors right here, and you got your own little store, brick and mortar store, okay? So we got this, and it's what it's like is, let's say it's a brand new store, you just opened it, okay? You get a bunch of people, you put them out front. This is over dramatic, okay? So you get a bunch of people outside, right? A bunch of new employees, and boom, you open up your store, people start coming into the store, okay? Once they start coming to the store, they saw your ad, and then they're greeted by all these people. All these people want to give you an offer, okay? So this person's offering X product in the store. This person's offering Y product in the store. This person's offering Z product. And they all come at you at once, and they're saying, here, buy this, until you eventually get to the point where you're like, whoa, this is freaking me out. I'm out of here. Right, so you can see why a website is outdated. So now let's jump over to what a funnel is, okay? So funnel, if you look at it this way, let's use the store option. So we've got a store here. Same concept. Door, boom, grand opening for the store. This is your store, you put out some ads, you put it out on the radio, whatever, people hear about it, okay? So then this guy is a customer. He's gonna come into your store. Great, awesome. Guy comes into your store, here he is. Inside the store, he's greeted by an employee. Let's say you have, this store is a barbecue store, okay? So then this is greeted by the employee, happy customer, okay? He's coming in, he says he wants a grill. Perfect. So then the employee takes him over to the grilling section. Put a little grill right here. And then so the customer's happy. He's like, yes, I want a grill. And then the employee goes and says, okay, well, you have a grill, you're going to need some charcoal. And the customer's thinking, oh yeah, I didn't think about that. I do need some charcoal. So then they go over to the next section and then they get some charcoal, right? And then as the customer, he gets that, he's got his grill and his charcoal now, he's ready to go. The employee says, hey, hold on. You're going to need food if you're going to have a grill and charcoal. So then you go to the next step, and then the employee sells him food. You see how he took them from point A to point B to point C, and it just took them through this process, as opposed to having all these options to choose from. It's just from point A to point B to point C. It's very direct and to the point. So how could this work online? So let's say right here you got Facebook and you have your little feed, but then right here is where you run your ad to your product, your service, whatever you're trying to sell. You bring them over to the first page on your funnel, which this is usually a video explaining yourself, the product, and down here is usually like, hey, put your email here for a free ebook or PDF or what. You're offering them something free for that email. Then it takes them to the next page, and it's another video thanking them for the email. And then right below that video, you have your first offer where you're selling your product, right? It went from this page to the next page where you're already selling something. And then, I like the example Russell used inside of the One Funnel Challenge. He talks about underwater basket weaving. And on this very first page, you basically offer them a free PDF book saying, I've done underwater basket weaving for 20 years. Here's my 20 best tips for this. Put in your email and I'll send you a free ebook. Okay, then the next step is your offer. You're offering coaching on how to be the best underwater basket weaver. And then from there, you take them to the next step, which is another video saying, hey, these are the best baskets that I found from Thailand or wherever they are. And then you offer them another offer, right? So the customer is becoming more and more happy because he's getting more and more products related to what he was looking for, and you're getting more happy because you're getting more income because the customer is purchasing things as he goes, as opposed to coming in here and having all these options and hoping that they find that one spot to where you're selling the product. So now that you know what a funnel versus a website is, or you have an idea, and maybe you already knew, and maybe you fast forward through this part, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going through this One Funnel Away challenge for the next 30 days. And what I'm going to do is what the main points that I really took out of that day's lesson plan, I'm going to put into a video for you guys. One, for myself to learn even better, to stay committed to this channel and to give content to you guys, because I know there's maybe some people out there that just can't afford it or just don't have the time for it. So this way you can at least get an idea or get started to start making a little bit of money online, so you can get to the point to where you can partake in the full challenge. So that way I'm benefiting from you signing up below in the link below, and then ClickFunnels is benefiting because you're eventually going to be using their software to build funnels. So yes, this is going to be even more of a time commitment to me because I'm going to have to go through the challenge 1 to 2 hours of just that content. Then I'm going to have to come over here just like I'm doing right now and make a video about what I learned for the day and just information for you guys, the audience, that you guys can enjoy, take away, and to start implementing. So with that being said, yes, I have not done the challenge yet, but we are starting. Today is actually day 1, and the reason why I made this video is because there was a preface video and I learned so much just from that video itself. That's why I'm super, super excited about this challenge. I'm going to share a little bit of what Russell talked about in that video, and should get you hyped to do this challenge and to partake in it and to maybe consider building an online business. But with that being first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and show you the physical product of what the One Funnel Away challenge gets sent to you if you do decide to partake in it. There's going to be books and stuff in here. I'm going to open it up real quick. We're just going to take a look at what's inside, and you get to see what you get whenever you decide to actually take action and to be a part of this challenge. Okay, so real quick, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open up everything that's inside the box whenever you do decide to jump in and get on the One Funnel Away challenge, and you decide to go ahead and get the physical copy, which I do highly recommend because you do get what is inside of this box. So let's go ahead and jump into this. First off, ooh, it got a bunch of little confetti in there. I give you a little brochure inside there. You guys will be able to read all this once you actually get inside and open up the box itself, I'm just going to kind of show you what's in there real brief. It's honestly kind of like Christmas. I'm gonna show you guys this real quick. It's like a little confetti box, and they got all these boxes inside, and it's all wrapped up, and it's kind of cool. So let's go ahead and look at this first thing that I was able to easily pull out. So that's an MP3 player. I think that's a bunch of interviews with people that you get to listen to, which is just pretty cool. An MP3 player that has a bunch of just valuable information on there for online businesses. So this next thing, this thing's kind of, it's wrapped like a Christmas present. It's just after Christmas and I get to open another present. It kind of feels like a thick book. So let's go ahead and open this up, see what's inside. It is like Christmas. It's kind of cool. Okay, wow, it is a very thick book. You suddenly lose everything, 30days.com. Huh, that's actually really cool. That's a solid, thick book, as you can see. I'm actually, oh, it smells really good. That's actually really cool. And it has a, I guess a little $100 bookmarker. I assume what this is talking about is for every person you refer into this program, you get $100. That's pretty cool. It's a little bookmarker too. So that's awesome. Let's see what else we got in here. Okay, so this next thing is a little bit smaller book. It's a 2 Comma Club coaching. Honestly, I'm not exactly sure what that is. It's just people that have made a lot of money with ClickFunnels. Looks like it's just some information. Like I said, you got to get signed up if you want to see everything that's in here. I'm just kind of showing you what's in the box. And it looks like last but not least, we got one more workbook. That's pretty cool. It's a full-blown workbook. Okay, and it's a daily training exercise for each day you go through. This way, as opposed to it being on the computer, you got to type it in. This way you can actually physically write it down. So that's pretty cool. As you guys can see, you get this workbook for every day. Not sure what this is, but we'll find out. A little bookmark that tells you that, hey, if you refer somebody, you get $100 for your person you refer. And then this really big book that I'm really curious about. And hey, follow along with me for the next 30 days and you'll get to find out what it's all about. Okay, so we just got to see all the great stuff that was inside that box. Super excited to get into diving into those books, the recorder, all the good stuff that came inside that box. I'm super pumped. I'm going to take a look at it after I get done making this video tonight. But what I want to do is I want to talk about the video, what I learned today watching the pre-face video, not even the challenge itself, just the video to get you in the mindset for the challenge. I want to talk about a couple points that I took away that can really maybe spark some interest in you to doing this challenge and to starting your own online business. Okay, so like I said, if you do decide to get into this challenge, you will get a nice little video from Russell motivating you to get started and to get in the right mindset for this challenge. And I like what he started off with. He said you need to believe that you can do it. And what he's talking about is you need to believe that you can make an online business and you can actually be successful and build an income online. First, he gave a wrestling story. He talked about how he used to beat up on this kid. I can't remember if he said he was in high school or middle school. He used to whip up on this guy. Let's say his name was Bob. Every day in practice, the kid wasn't very good, okay? Then he finally, some time goes on, and he gets into this match against another kid from a different school, and he starts wrestling him. Well, the kid from the other school starts whooping up on him, beating him by a large margin. And then there's a little break in between periods, and then so he runs over to his coach, and his coach is like, what's going on? And Russell says, well, this guy's really good. And his coach says, look, Bob beat him, which Bob is the one that Russell beat up on every single day. And it was at that point that Russell realized, oh, well, if Bob can beat my opponent that's in front of me, then I can surely beat him. And it was at that moment he said that he ended up coming back and beating his opponent who was winning by a large margin. He ended up beating him by a large margin just because his mindset changed and he believed that he could win. I really like that. And I think that's very applicable because I believe if you're watching this video, you probably tried generating income online, but you have never truly believed that it can happen. You've just seen other people make it happen. So you're just kind of like, oh man, I think I can do this. Hopefully this works. I don't know, maybe sort of, but you need to change your mindset to I can make this happen. So I really, really like that, because once you have the certainty you can accomplish, then you will accomplish that goal. Also, what I do like about it is $100 to do this challenge, like I explained earlier in the video. And I think that's great, because for a lot of people, that's a lot of money. $100 is a lot of money to give up. And with you putting in $100, well, that's you dedicating your time. I also liked later in the video, he talks about what you need to do is you need to pretend that you didn't spend 100 on this challenge. You spent $100,000 on this challenge. So you put all your marbles into this, and you've got to make it work. You can't do anything else. You have to make this work, because if it fails, well, then you did this entire challenge for absolutely nothing, and now you're paying off a $100,000 loan for probably the rest of your life. So I really like that. It's just changing your mindset into getting into that focus of thinking, okay, I can do this. Okay, so for another great little takeaway that Russell talked about, obviously he works with businesses that make millions and millions and millions of dollars. And he always puts on trainings like this, and he puts on trainings that are worth way more than just the One Funnel Away challenge. And specifically, he talked about this one couple he came into contact with, and they basically put everything they had and owned into Russell, into believing that he could help them turn their business around or to create their business. And the training he offered to them basically turned them, what he could say but couldn't really say, basically turned them into millionaires, and they became really successful with his mentoring, coaching, and training. And obviously Russell gets a lot of people in his training, okay? And I would probably say most are successful, but this couple was very, very successful. I think he said their business, they have over 1 million clients or something ridiculous. And so he asked him, he said, okay, what did you guys do that differed from the rest of everybody else? And all they said was, during the training, we took action, as opposed to just, usually when you go through a training, you watch it, you think, oh, that's a good idea, I'll implement that, or oh, I'll do that. What this couple did is, instead, they paused the video, they went and did whatever Russell or the ClickFunnels team told them to do, and they went and they took action immediately, did that, and then they came back to the video, press play until they told them to do something else, then they pause it and they go take action again. And that's what I really want to emphasize on this for you guys who do decide to go down and be action takers and to get into this challenge, is to take it seriously by going down, pausing the video when you need to scribble down some notes, and to just really, really dive into this. And I want to get serious for just a moment. I'm going to take this challenge to a whole nother level, because not only am I going through this challenge, but I'm also making videos for you guys so I can put out content. So then that way I can also reap the benefit of people who come to my YouTube videos. They'll go down, they'll sign up for the One Funnel Away challenge, and I will benefit by getting the $100 commission for every single person that signs up. I don't mean that in a bragging sense. I just mean I'm going to put in the hard extra work for these next 30 days to create a video every single day. And that way, not only am I benefiting, not only is ClickFunnels benefiting, but the person who's going through this challenge is going to benefit and be able to start their own online business. And what I mean is, you've got to take action. There's going to be majority of people that watch this video are not going to take action, and they're not going to partake in the One Funnel Away challenge, which is honestly quite unfortunate. And I honestly do feel bad, because I almost feel like I'm doing a disservice to the people. I didn't do a good enough job on this video to sell the One Funnel Away challenge for somebody to get started. Now, there's a handful of you that might go down and actually sign up for the challenge, but unfortunately you're not going to take the action you need in order to create a successful business. But there's a few of you, and you're the reason why I'm making this video. There's a few of you that are going to take action. You're going to take this challenge seriously, and your life's going to be turned around, because you're going to have the financial freedom to do what you want, spend time more with family, faith, and do what you want to do, because you've created this online business. I just want to show you something real quick. just from that pre-video. It was a 30-minute video by Russell Brunson. I just want to show you this. Notes, 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 and more notes. And all those notes were just from that one video. That's how many times I paused it, wrote something down that I thought was really good of what he said. I wrote it down, and now I'm keeping it all written out. I'm taking every single step of the way, and I believe that I'm going to reap the benefit because I'm going to put up these videos. I'm going to make great content for you guys, and people are going to go below and they're going to get signed up. So I don't mean that in a bragging sense. I'm just telling you guys it's going to take work. There's a majority of you aren't going to do it. A few of you are, and then there's just a few of you who are truly going to take action. I hope that's you, and I hope that you go down below, get signed up, and get started, and enjoy this journey with me.